sure it was a really good hit. There's some still in the field. I watched the arrow go with her. As soon as she hit the tree line, I could see it. I think it may have fell out, but I can't tell. Wow. I'm shaking, guys. I don't even know what time it is. 7 o'clock. I still got a deer over here looking at me. There was actually a small buck. I was watching a couple does on the west side of the field where I had sat 2 nights ago, and they all came out on this end, so I thought I would tuck myself in. And I was actually watching. There was 3 does over there, and I was like, man, because they were heading that way. And all of a sudden, one of them looks back over here, so I just turned, and there was 4 does, like 40 yards from me, and I was like, oh shoot. And then they just kept coming. I have no idea how many were in the field. There's probably at least 5 or 6 right here, and then like 3 or 4 of them back here. I just waited till they all spooked, and they didn't spook bad, they just kind of jumped. I could barely get my bow back. I was like, oh. Okay. Normally I would leave her go for like an hour, but I really don't have an hour. I'll give it like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go look for my arrow and some blood. I'm pretty sure it was a good hit though. Alright. Alright. Like I said, I don't have a lot of daylight left, so I'm gonna go see if I can't find some blood and my arrow. I aimed for 30. I'm pretty sure she was only 30 yards out. It's kind of hard to tell because these beans are so tall, and I was kind of down in a dip. I definitely saw my arrow when she was in the tree line. I'm pretty sure that's where it fell out, but oh my god, guys. Oh, you have no idea how good that feels to release an arrow. I mean, I'm sure you do, but wow. Okay. Oh gosh, I can't even focus right now. I mean, it looked like a really good hit, but gosh, I was so in the moment. I just didn't, with all those deer around me, I didn't know if I was even gonna get a shot off. And I'm not kidding you, I could not pull my, oh, I see my arrow. I could not pull my bow back. Okay. Oh, I hope she's dead. All right, here's tracks. There's my arrow. It's really good blood, it looks like. If I can focus. I'm shaking so freaking bad. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go in for her. Okay, she came her way. Across the road. still shaking. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Hope she's just laying somewhere close. I lost the blood for a second, but I got back on it. Looks like good blood. It's getting a little heavier. She turned, I think. Okay, I found it again. Down there. Man, this stuff is hard to track in. There's some. Right here. Yeah. Check it out. I hit her a touch back. That's the exit. I had a feeling it was a touch back just by the darkness of the blood, but oh gosh. Oh, that's so exciting. She's a young deer, but guys, I'm not kidding you. There was, get the lighting, there was like probably 15 deer, give or take, in the field. I just picked one that I knew was a doe. Check it out. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Normally I give deer, even with a 100% double lung hit, I usually give deer like an hour, 2 hours. Questionable hits, I usually give them more than that. But with it getting dark and stuff and being public land, I didn't want her out here. So I just took my time, and it was really tough getting through all this because most of this is CRP. So it's hard because it's all this like grown-up stuff, and I lost blood like several times, but just little specks here and there, and then it would pick up again. But now the real work begins. But gosh, I'm so excited. Usually people get like this over a big buck, but I don't care. Kill is a kill to me, so yes. Okay, guys, try to get low here. I'm so excited right now. 2018 public land doe. The way the night unfolded was just crazy. I mean, 2 nights ago I was in here, the same field, except I was sitting west of where I was sat tonight, and they all came out on the east side of the field, and my wind was just terrible. So I pretty much was just observing, and so I thought, you know what, if we get a good wind, I'm gonna sit on the other side of the field. And sure enough, it was a south wind tonight, and it was perfect. I don't even know how many deer were in the field, and a bunch of them, I think it was probably like 10, came out in front of me. And I mean, it was just like, I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to draw. Like, it was crazy. And sure enough, they all looked at me at one point and they were spooked, but they weren't spooked enough to take off. They kind of just jumped and didn't know what was going on. So I drew back barely, and Matthew's got it done. First kill with the triax, and I'm so happy. I think I hit her a little bit back, more liver. I think it was lung liver, but she ran about 100 yards. So, but hey, I will take it. I've been hunting my butt off so far, and you know, Colorado, I hunted so hard for mule deer in Colorado, I just couldn't get it done. And you know, I was like, man, you know what? If I get a doe in front of me, you know, I'm gonna take one. So early season's been just really rough so far, just really hard to pattern them. And so the beans were still green in this field, and I thought, you know what? Those are gonna be in the beans right now. So sure enough, they were, and I could not be more happy right now. 2018 solo hunt and public land, so that's always a trophy for me no matter what, and I'm super happy right now. But as you can see, it's really dark, so I'm gonna get her out of here. Luckily it's cool enough, but she's only about 75 yards from the car, so that's a win. That's a win in itself. But I'm very grateful. My heart's still pounding. It's been like an hour. Oh, awesome. Thanks. All right, so when I first found her, she was laying on the side that I had actually hit, and so I thought it might have been a liver, but that was the exit. So there is the entry. Oh geez. Okay. Phone's talking to me. Anyway, there is the entry, and as you can see, my interlock and triax did the job. Awesome. So when you don't have a truck, you get a tarp and some rope. Reduces the mess. I just tuck her in. There you have it. Gosh, it's so hot. Probably like 70 degrees out. Luckily, I only had to drag her like 75 yards, so it wasn't too bad, but it's hot. And I want to get her out of here because she's infested with ticks, which kind of surprises me because I haven't been seeing a whole lot, but she's loaded. So the camera battery's gonna die on me any minute, so I can't get a whole lot of footage right now, but I'm just really hoping, crossing my fingers, I got the shot on film. I know I was filming, I just don't know if I was on her or not, but I think I was. So.
Just so you know, Kaitlyn and I are in the backyard, and this is what we got going on back here. In our modern home apartment in the middle of the town. This is where our, oh, the car's back here too. I didn't even see the car. That's hilarious. So just gonna makeshift hanger for the night. It's pretty cool. So hopefully the meat will stay good and we'll have some back straps. So thank you, God.
Thanks for watching, guys. This was a lot of fun for me and it feels really good to break the ice. It's not a big buck, but I told myself that I was shooting a doe first chance I got. It's early, so it's only September 27th, so we have a lot of time left in the season, and hopefully we can get a nice buck down and maybe another doe depending on how it goes. So thanks, guys.